Welcome back, Hoover Cardinals. My name is Janelle Pereira.
And my name is Brisa Cappy. We meet again after 2 weeks of being gone. We hope all of you did very well on the PSAT, and as for seniors, we hope you had a good college rep day.
We have a lot to catch you up on. We introduce you to new segments here on the show. Stephanie has a little chat with a special guest on the red couch. And we talk about a new academy here on campus. Brisa, do you know what time is it? Or do you Babin know what time it is?
It's about time for our weekly dose of Babino.
Cardinals, Mr. Babineau here. Talk to you about a couple things again this week. First off, College Prep Day, huge success, couldn't be more proud. All the positive media outlets out here really showcasing the good work that you guys are doing. In other news, many of you probably saw some negative attention to Hoover High School. And honestly, I want to talk about this because it is important. All the positive things that happen here at Hoover High School, it's one little piece of negative attention that becomes something that now people who don't know anything about Hoover High School, it's what they think about Hoover High School. Ultimately, we could hire as many people as we want to help clean up this campus, but it's the ownership that we have, every single one of us on this Hoover campus, that is going to make positive change. It is so important that our community and everybody on the planet knows how incredible Hoover High School is. And when I saw that story, I'm going to be quite honest with you, it made me sad because you guys deserve better. And no one should think anything negative about any single one of you. We need to change the perception of Hoover High School, and it's going to take you. It's going to take you and your ownership of this campus. We can make it happen, and we are here to help. Second thing I want to talk about, attendance. Talked about it a couple weeks ago. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have a variety of things and initiatives that we're going to roll out. But the one I want to talk to you about right now is an academy-wide competition. We're going to take the percentages of attendance that are happening right now, and for the next few weeks, we're going to track that attendance within academies. The academy that has the highest increase of attendance with truancies and tardies is going to receive a pancake breakfast from administration. I am ready to turn over all those pancakes. It's going to be a lot of them. So that's what we're going to do. Academy-wide competition, attendance matters. Be here. We need to make it happen. You guys have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next week. HOO-RYDE!
I know I want my academy to win some pancakes. Speaking of academies, SJA is a new addition to the Hoover Academies that many are very excited to be a part of. I interviewed Ms. Noyce and a few SJA students to give us an insight of what it means to them to be part of this new academy. Hoover has introduced a new academy for this new school year, the Social Justice Academy. Many students have been wondering what the SJA is about and how it came to be.
The Social Justice Academy is an academy that advocates for positive change in our environment, ourselves, our community, and in our families. And so how it came to be is we have lots of students here at Hoover's campus that were not in an academy before. And so this academy is representative of all those students that want to stand for social change and create change in their communities.
What classes correspond with the SJA?
The classes that correspond with SJA, our ninth graders take a class called Rights Camera Action, and it's storytelling through their lens. Our 10th graders, Bullets of Truth, that talks about law enforcement and law in our society. Our 11th graders are paired with a class called Literacy Advocacy and Public Service, as well as restorative practices.
Students find this academy to be a great opportunity to learn how to be truly aware of what happens in the world around them. What skills do you want to leave this academy with?
I want to leave this academy with the knowledge and information about about the political issues that are happening in our community, as well as assisting people and in their ways of breaking the minority system.
I feel like the Social Justice Academy has good potential to be one of the best academies here at Hoover.
Well, for me, I'm a very shy person, so I took this academy because I want to be more outgoing, and it really helps me.
The Social Justice Academy educates, organizes, and advocates positive action for self, family, community, and environment. Let's support our social warriors and give them a big warm welcome in our Hoover family. Fight for what's right.
Janelle, are you sure you can wear that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why do you ask?
Do you know the new policies such as the dress code? For the first month and a half into the year, I gathered some information to get some more clarification on the major keys that are expected to be of us. Let me give you some more details on the issue. With a new school year comes new school policies. Students received a handbook giving insight on the new rules regarding dress code, attendance, bathroom passes, and food policies, above all aiming for a more safer, organized community. Who were those involved in creating the school policies?
So last spring, when I introduced myself to staff, I solicited getting the staff together, and we had a team of teacher leaders on campus who discussed wanting to get something cohesive and wanting to develop expectations for our student body that raise the expectation and that are very clear for everyone. So there's not a lot of guessing. So this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to make great things happen.
What are the consequences for these school policies?
Depends on the policy. When we're talking about dress code, we're talking about just asking the students to think more in a professional manner when they walk on a campus. So it's about the education piece. Is there a true consequence? No. What we want is we want you thinking about it. We want to have these conversations. If something's inappropriate, we will ask to put on a loaner. But there's no true consequence for it. We don't want to punish for it. We want to educate.
With teachers and students both having different inputs on the school policies, we hear from both sides to see what they have to say on the issue. As a teacher, do you think this will interrupt the learning atmosphere?
I think it interrupts learning when students are late, coming in late. So I think when they're on time, the learning environment is less disruptive. But if all students were on time and we were ready to learn, I think it doesn't disrupt the classroom.
What changes have you had to make to adapt to these new changes?
So for the dress code policy, I feel like females have to wear like more clothing, and it's more toward females, not really males. So I feel like it's kind of sucky.
As a senior, why do you think these changes were made?
Because certain students, like, it's not even the whole school, it's like certain students, they don't follow like directions. So I feel like certain policies are like smart, but like there's the dress code and balloon policy, definitely no.
Make sure to always be aware of these policies. After all, we want to represent a positive image here on campus. Have you seen the new staff around campus? Our school may get hundreds of new students every year, but how often is it that we get new staff? We introduce you to the new faces here at Hoover High. Evelyn says hello.
Unfortunately, Hoover lost a handful of teachers and staff last year due to various reasons. Some decided to leave on their own, while others left because of the budget cuts. Hoover welcomes 24 new faces with open arms, such as a new chemistry teacher.
I have wanted to be here since I started my student teaching last semester. And even before then, I work with the Aaron Price Fellows Program as a facilitator. So I've been working with Hoover for like the last 7 years. So coming to get to work as a teacher here feels like coming full circle for me.
We also have a new French and Spanish teacher, Mr. Pareja.
It has been awesome. The students are great. I love Hoover, and my experience so far is fantastic.
We welcome Ms. Iyer, who was a student teacher last year and who is now a full-time teacher.
It has been so much fun. I love being here, and I've got about 110 amazing students that I get to work with every day.
Why did you decide to work at Hoover?
So I ended up student teaching here last year, and I fell in love with just the kids and the environment here at Hoover, and I just thought it was one of the best schools that I've ever been in, and I wanted to continue bringing back to this community.
Well, I always wanted to work in a school that I can help the community, so that's one of the reasons that I chose to work for Hoover.
What are your goals for your students this year?
To be more scientifically literate, so stronger readers in science, and to be better critical thinkers. So looking at situations and being able to problem solve and look at and question things and really think critically about the different things that interact with our life.
The students will be able to speak in simple sentences in French, or the Spanish speakers will be able to learn about the culture in Latin America.
My goals are to continue to find ways to make math more fun, more engaging, and just overall more interesting for my students.
Transferring to a new location can be difficult no matter the circumstance. We wish our fellow staff and teachers the best. And to our new addition, we welcome you to Hoover. If you happen to see any of these new teachers, don't be afraid and greet them. Remember, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal.
We're glad to have you here as a part of the Hoover family. We hope you have a good school year. Coming up, we have a special guest here at the studio.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
Hello Hoover Cardinals and welcome to the Red Couch. Today we have Mr. Hugh. Hi Mr. Hugh, how are you today?
Great, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So I'm at the haunted house. What are your plans for the haunted house?
Well, it's designed by the advanced drama students, and they design it, create it, build it. It's 4 days, October 24th, 25th, 26th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the following Monday. The theme this year is 4 days of the apocalypse, and each day has a different theme.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool. Okay, is it true this is the last haunted house in the auditorium?
Yes. Last one, the fun thing is that we get to paint the walls and not have to worry about the church coming in on Sunday or any other organizations using it during the week.
Oh.
So we get to have a lot of fun.
So you can say this will be your ultimate creation.
This one is really cool, and it's very disturbing.
Really?
So I'm really proud. I'm really proud of them.
Okay. What about Caitlin? What will happen to Caitlin?
That's a good question. Hopefully she's going to stick around, and she'll just be waiting for the new auditorium to open. Yeah, we'll see.
So expecting her there?
She usually makes a stop. She makes an appearance to some of the students. They've seen her. She never appears to me, but I know she's there because I always feel like someone's there when I'm in the auditorium, even with the lights up.
Kind of gives me the chills. About the auditorium, the new auditorium, what are you expecting from it?
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Working lobby, about 500 seats. There's going to be a pit for the musicians and orchestra. And the best part is we'll have our own sound booth and light booth where nobody can bother us. So it's going to be great. It's going to be air conditioned too, because there's none there right now. Yeah, it gets really warm there.
Final question. So I heard you go to Hawaii. How often do you go there?
Once a month, once a year, for about a month. I visit my parents.
Yeah.
And they take care of me. That's great. I'm spoiled, so.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds good. Okay, well, time's up. See you guys next time. Go Cardinals. Bye.
I know we have to keep the show going, but I'm starving. Let's see where the Hungry Bird takes us this week.
On this episode of Hungry Birds, fly with us to Nate's Garden Grill, located on 31st 20 Euclid Avenue. This restaurant serves locally sourced American dishes and craft beer in a country rustic space with live music. This place includes a simple menu for undecisive customers. The menu is composed of delicious breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. All food offered on the menu is fresh from the local garden. If you feel like taking a walk after your meal, head to the garden, where you can get close and interact with the animals. Also, after your walk and you feel the need to relax, head back to the restaurant and enjoy some live music from all different genres. Overall, we give it a rating of 8 out of 10. Stay hungry, Cardinals. Good food for good mood.
Hidden Treasures, a segment in which we visit unknown and cool places in San Diego in order to share its beautiful views and historic past.
The South Casa Beach, located in La Jolla on Silverado and Prospect, is one of the many enjoyable beaches in California and is a popular area to watch the sunset upon the cliffs and enjoy running into the waves. Up north of South Casa Beach is the Children's Pool Beach. When seals are on shore, lifeguards allow people to observe them upon the rail reserved for this type of situation. Dive into the family-friendly Children's Pool Beach, located north of South Casa Beach. The Children's Pool Beach is a great place to snorkel, and if you're lucky, you may find yourself near some seals either on the shore or down in the ocean. But make sure to keep your distance from the seals, as the rules of this place say so.
Yo, is that MTV?
No, it's HTV Cribs, starring Isaac Leo in a new segment called 4474.
Alright, welcome to 4474. We better get Mr. Irving, aka OGE, in his ceramics class.
This is what we do. We're making projects out of clay. Most people are working on signs or plaques that hang on the wall. And I've got a whole bunch that are in the kiln, which are firing. And then some people are moving on to their second project, which is making something with a little bowl or a pinch pot. Well, this is our crazy sink workstation. So a lot of different things go on here, whether it's cleaning stuff or recycling clay. These right here are pieces that have been finished and then fired one time. Those are the ones waiting to be fired a second time with a glaze. And if you look over here, vase has got some white glaze mixed with some brown glaze. And then if you look at this project here, this is a swan pinch pot that's got the white glaze and then obviously the black and a little bit of brown right there. Move over there and you'll see some kind of funny projects. We have some water fountains that have been made, and this one's actually a flushing toilet.
Can you show us?
Look at it. Zoom in on there, you'll see it. So it constantly flushes. There's a water pump in here. It just cycles the water through. It goes back through into here and then just makes a circle. So it took a little bit of thought and engineering on that student's part to make that one. This is the kiln. And this is a giant oven. And right now it is 973 degrees.
Can you show us an example?
I can't open it now, it's too hot.
All right, that's it for 4474, and I'll see you next week. Ooh. Ooh.
Hi, my name is Melissa Fragoso, and today's QQ is, what is your favorite emoji and can you recreate it?
It would be the smiley face because it just...
Can you recreate it?
Yeah.
The one with the halo emoji, you know.
My favorite emoji is the kissing emoji. So.
The emoji that goes like this.
I have to say that my favorite emoji is the poop emoji because I look like
favorite emoji is the...
My favorite emoji is the laughing emoji and it looks like this.
Is the angel emoji?
So it would be the little devil.
Can you recreate it?
Yeah, because it has the two horns. This is my favorite emoji.
The kissy face. Favorite emoji is this one.
My favorite emoji is the pork because look.
Hi, I'm Miguel.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is your
B
update. Self-nominations are until the 20th of October. The 1st and 2nd of November will be voting for homecoming court. The 4th of November will be the homecoming dance. Make sure you guys come. There will be tacos, there will be a photo booth, and there will be video games. So make sure you guys come.
Homecoming tickets this week is $20, and you have an ASB card, you have $5 off, so come get one for $15. Take advantage of what you have. Club Fair will be next week, October 26th, so come join one after school.
Our next home football game is October 27th versus Sarah. Make sure to wear pink and support to breast cancer awareness.
HOO-RYDE! Hoover College Night is today at 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the Big Gym. It's open to all grades, and it will be both public and private universities, as well as community.
And different from college night, College Fair Field Trip is on Friday, November 3rd from 9:30 to 12:30 p.m. Get your permission slip signed by your parents, second and third period teacher, and turn it into Miss Romo in the library. First come, first serve. Only 50 spots available.
Tomorrow morning at 10:19, all schools in the San Diego District and others will participate in the Great California Shakeout Drill. Teachers, make sure you have your red clipboard with your room number with you at all times. As for students, follow the drop, cover, and hold procedure. Remember, evacuate to the field, not the bleachers.
Thank you for watching this week's Nest. Next time we see you, it will be a bit spooky.
Keep up your spirits, or else
you'll fear it.